Well, sentencing for former President Trump is set for July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee. Of course, winning the dairy state is key in the fight for the presidency. But what does this conviction mean for the Trump campaign here in Wisconsin? Our Braden Ross joins us now with what some political experts are saying tonight. Braden?
Yeah, the key word here, unprecedented. Political experts on both sides of the aisle say this is uncharted territory for a presidential campaign. And as for what it means for between now and November, well, we'll just have to see.
This is as new as it gets.
A former president, a current presidential candidate, and now a convicted felon.
I mean, we've never had a president who's been on trial, let alone convicted on 34 counts.
While Trump's trial may be over for now, his campaign is far from it, and winning Wisconsin is key on the path to victory.
A few thousand votes here or there could make the difference, and so something like this, an unprecedented felony conviction of a former president, could be enough for some voters to say, I'm going to stick with the president or just stay home.
So will this conviction help or hurt Trump here in the dairy state?
And the Trump campaign is absolutely happy to have this trial on the table as the issue that's defining the campaign.
Republican strategist Brandon Scholl says it's a fine line to walk.
He's used it to his advantage. He's garnered sympathy. He's got people to believe that it is political retribution. Now, if that continues, I don't know if he can continue it. At some point, does that flame out? Does that message flame out?
As far as campaigning goes, Schultz says it's going to take more than just riding the conviction to get a win in Wisconsin.
Trump has got to get back to his type of political campaign. Rallies where that's where he built his reputation.
The former president is scheduled to be sentenced just days ahead of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee.
It's possible, but not likely, that the former president could be sentenced to prison days before he goes to the RNC convention.
That's why Scholl says Trump might want to take some notes from the Biden campaign when it comes to swing state visits.
The Biden campaign is trying with its surrogates, with its administration. When you're in office, you got lots of them. At some point, I think the Trump campaign has got to build more surrogates into their campaign around the country.
Now, in a Marquette Law School poll released earlier this month, voters were asked about the impact of a potential verdict, how that could impact their vote. In the guilty condition, Biden led by 4 points. In the not guilty condition, Trump led by 6.